without fatiguing your heart. Aerobic means that the breathing is the process we're going to use, and R stands for we're going to regenerate. Is it all right for us to restore you with your health without exercise? Is that okay? All right. So now for her, we got to have somebody come up here who's close. Now my sister, she happens to be the closest. Would you come and join us? What's your name? Let's give Cynthia a big round of applause. Now we're going to have Cynthia touch Francis' diaphragm, because what we're looking for is the six-pack. Did we speak of that a minute ago? Mm-hmm. The six-pack. Okay, Cynthia, you want to come over here? Okay, now we're going to have her just breathe and create the six-pack. Now, the diaphragm. Now first, do you feel any six-pack? No. No, the stomach feels just kind of like soft. Right? There's no six-pack there, nowhere. Right? Okay, so Francis, we're going to have you inhale. Then exhale. Create your six-pack. Okay, now six-pack, we will feel the muscles. Can you feel them? Can you feel them? Okay. Now, last week when we had to do a demonstration, the brother said her diaphragm felt like washboard. Thank you. Let's give Cynthia a big hand. Now, washboard is something we're not used to. Because in our regular breathing, nobody's been teaching us about the importance of the breathing to help our internal organs. How many times have you went to the medical doctor, and after having you breathe twice, he don't talk about breathing no more? Every time. When you go there, he say, take a breath. Okay, take another one. Okay, your lungs are clear. All right, let's go to the heart. Yeah. Then you take the heart, you say, oh, your heart is kind of high. Let's put you on some meds, on some Lipitor and some, other stuff to keep your blood pressure down, right? You might not talk about what you're eating to help cause it in the first place, because every time you come back, that's a bigger check. The closer you get to stroking, he can really start making some money. At the point you stroke, you're 50,000 and above, he can make. He looks at you for about $1 million. The heart, from the stroke on, is about 50 to 250. Your kidneys, when you're on dialysis, is about 400,000 a year. In 8 years, the average person can be on dialysis. That's 3.2 million you're worth. And then by the time you die, anywhere from 3 to 5 million if you on all what we call the maintenance critical care, you're good for about 5 million. Now in our program, we don't like to look at that. We like to look at what is your value being healthy. We say your value is priceless, worth all the money that was ever made in this world, worth all the silver, gold, and diamonds that this planet has ever produced. From the time we were born until this planet stops, we say you're worth all of that. Now, how much is that? Priceless. We can't put a zero on it. We say that's what you're worth. Let's try to bring that value up so that every year you live, the quality of your physical can only be improved where your gratitude to God can only be what? Heightened. With extreme gratitude that you can experience a higher level of well-being based on you developing a higher level of the potential of what your body is supposed to develop. So now with Frances, we was just going to have her demonstrate that because she can run the 2,000 breaths. Frances can run this breath so fast. Now here's a person with high blood pressure. She can hear the heart beating in her head, which means a person with the heart beating in their head of a blood pressure 203 over 131, if she'd run 20 breaths, she would be dizzy and about to fall out if she wasn't laying down. We're going to have Frances run 100 breaths for you right quick. Frances, would you knock off 100 digits right quick? Okay. Okay, stop. So that was 100 breaths right quick. Okay. Now when she started, she wasn't breathing that fast. Because when we first start, we have to have you breathe for where you at. The average person starts like this.
Mm-hmm.
And we have you breathe 20 to 30. In 20 to 30 breaths, we will find fatigue in your legs as if you've been running a 40-yard dash. We will find fatigue in your legs even though your legs haven't ran a step. Why do we find fatigue in your legs? Because the way physiology works is that as soon as you start breathing faster, you are stimulating the heart, and the heart stimulates the brain, and the brain starts changing the chemistry in your legs as far as decreasing calcium to your legs, to your muscles. Tiring your muscles so that your muscles do not get inflamed with lactic acid, causing the legs to become tired and sore.
What causes it again?
Lactic acid. See, the heart causes your brain to make lactic acid be released in the muscles because you start running out of glucose. See, when we're running, glucose is what gives us the energy, right? You know, when you're sugar diabetic, glucose, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So the glucose runs out after a period of time.
I was wondering what was happening to my legs right here, right from here to here.
You just can't breathe that bad.
Yeah. I like him. I like him. He telling the truth, but that's all right. We gonna let him in the program, Earl. We gonna let him in the program. Not gonna let him in the program. Now we gotta let this my brothers. We gotta let the kingmans in the program. All right. So now we're gonna demonstrate one other thing. Because see, in this program that we do, what makes it so nice, even though you don't have to exercise, we exercise you on the table. Every session, you get the workout on the table without being all tired and fatigued.
Ooh.
Now, Francis, she looks kind of slim. So my brother in the back, would you come up here for a second? What's your name, brother? Let's give Brother Floyd a
Strong blood.
Don't hurt him, Floyd.
Now, in this program that we do, the key to the program is the breath. And we're saying we're only using 5%, so we start activating that other 95. Now, in that other 95, it's really interesting that it has a power that you wouldn't even imagine. One of its powers is that it can make your body stronger than your body ever been, just in breathing. So we have something we call the Mike Tyson chest in this workout. And the Mike Tyson chest, as you do this breathing, this workout, we actually build your chest like you've been lifting weights. So while you're getting the therapy, it's like you're running, lifting weights, building a six-pack, while not even getting off the table. So we're going to have Brother Floyd push on Francis' rib to show the strength of her Mike Tyson chest. Now, before we do, let me have your hands, Floyd, because we got to make sure you don't hurt my sister. You know, we got some brothers, they are dangerous. They'll break you up. And then afterwards, Brother Floyd will be like, yeah, let me see you fix it now. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. So let me guide your hands, Brother Floyd. I want you to see how fragile she is, right? Would you see she's kind of, those are ribs, kind of fragile, right? Okay. Hey, Sister Francis, I want you to breathe. Go into your breath. Okay, okay, okay. Now push on. Push on like you mean it. Push. Push strong. Push. Push. Push.
I don't want to break a rib.
No, that's all right. She can hang. She can hang. Okay, that's good. All right. Now, turn over, Frank. Now, we have something called turtle shell. Now, y'all know a turtle, they got a shell, right?
Mm-hmm.
The shell is strong or weak?
Turtle.
Yeah, it's strong, right? Boom, right? Boom. Now, we're going to have Francis now. Brother Floyd, let me have your hands again. I want you to push on the spine. You just say the spine kind of soft, it gives, right? All right, so now we're going to have Francis breathe in. Okay, now push on the spine. Push like you mean it. Okay, good. Okay. A little strong, right? A little strong. Now Francis is petite. She's slim. We're going to have a big sister. Felicia get on the table. You're going to see something then. Francis, she's lightweight. She's lightweight. This is lightweight strength. Okay, thank you, Francis. Let's get Francis. Sister Felicia, come to the table because Brother Floyd is dangerous. This brother, he just breaks sister up. I got to get now. We got to show Brother Floyd this thing or two. He's Mike Tyson. That's Mike Tyson's strength. All right, so we're going to have Sister Felicia. We're going to have her breathe. Now, both of them are at the 2,000. They can run 2,000 breaths rapidly. And what I'm going to show you is how does that relate to the strength in your legs. Okay, now we're going to have. Now I want you all to watch Sister Felicia when she breathes in. Look at the height of her back when she inhales. Now she said she was eating something a minute ago. That might affect her breath a little bit. So if she don't breathe 6 inches high, she needs to okay, good. Okay, we got a witness say you didn't eat too much, so your back will go up 6 inches. All right, so let's have you inhale. Now listen to her breath first. Listen to her breath. Inhale and exhale. Exhale. Very strong. Out. Okay. Now breathe. Lift it back all the way up. Okay, Brother Floyd, push on her back. Push on her back like you mean it. Push on it like you mean it. Don't break the table, though. Push on her back like you mean it. Like you mean it now. Come on, Brother Floyd. I know you can come on with it. Okay. Now, he looked like he mean it. He was acting like he was mean it for real. You saw him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. You were
He would have hurt him. He would have hurt him. So it shows now. Come back over here. Right where you are. Right where you are. It shows that her spine is what? Strong. Right? Okay, now I want you to push. Don't push hard now, because her spine is relaxing. You see? Her spine, yes. So your spine, let's give Brother Floyd a big hand. I know. Your spine can be made strong as a turtle shell, but at the same time, supple as a baby. Supple as a baby. Spongy as a baby. Which means you would have a strong, healthy, youthful spine, not getting arthritis as we get older. Because that's what's happened. Our spines have developed into arthritic spines if we're not helping them to stay strong and spongy.
That's from the breathing?
From the breathing. The breathing built her spine into a turtle shell and still has her spine spongy as a baby. So now, let's have her breathe in the front. So, Brother Floyd, just, here we go. Good. Right. Kind of soft, right? Okay, Felicia, breathe in. Bring it up. Lock it up. Okay, push now.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. See, he hurt her. I could see Brother Floyd was a dangerous man in his young days. I bet he hurt a whole bunch of brothers. They all over the neighborhood say, "Don't mess with that Brother Floyd." Let's give him a big hand. So what we're going to do now is we're going to demonstrate the understanding of this concept that I speak of so you all can get a greater understanding of your nervous system and the potential that it has. So we're going to have Felicia hold one leg up, resist, hold the other leg up, resist, hold both legs up. Look how high she holds them. The angle is straight up 90 degrees. Let them down. Now, as we get older, what happens, we start losing the strength in our diaphragm, losing the strength in our back, and our leg might only go up this high. Our leg might go up this high. It might go up that high because we're losing the strength in the front core and in the muscles in the back. This work that we do can bring your legs, the strength of your legs, back up to how high hers go without you doing any exercise. Your legs, we can bring it back up to this level without you doing any exercise. So now, let's check her six-pack, because everybody's going to be doing what? Developing a six-pack without doing crunches.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have you breathe in. Breathe out. Go into the six-pack. Into six. My sister, would you come up? Let's give her a big hand. What's your name? You live right here. Mr. First and come on. Yeah. Come here. Come on. Let's give her a big hand again. Let's give her some inspiration. Come on over here. All right, now I want you to fill a six-pack, because when you get yours, you'll know what it is. All right, now, right now, she don't have no six-pack. You don't feel none, do you? It's funny. All right, okay, Felicia, you want to breathe? How? Go into the six-pack. Okay. Can you feel the muscles under there? You feel them? Now, yours going to be just like that. Is that okay? Your six-pack will be just like that. Is that all right? Now, you heard it, breathe. Right? That's how you'll be doing it. Is that okay? All right, let's give it a big hand. So now we're going to demonstrate this system. We're going to demonstrate how this brain has a certain amount of megahertz. And that as we move through time, we have the ability to increase the megahertz. Just like a computer. And as we increase the megahertz of the brain will send more power down to your body so that your body can start actually improving itself back to like when you were 20, but even stronger, even better. So, we're going to have Felicia come up. We're going to have her inhale up. And then we're going to take one of you off. Now, we got the sisters. Who wants to volunteer? Okay.
Wonderful. Oh, you come up so high. It's almost unbelievable.
She got some in her mouth. She's ready.
Now you're going to go face up. They try to kick you off the stage.
No, I want to be on the table.
You want to be on the stage?
Where you go?
He went to get you a six-pack.
That's right. We're going to feel you a six-pack. We got to show it. We got to make him a believer, so he'll be ready to get his six-pack.
Yeah.
See, that's why everybody there, they help you move all them damn bricks in the yard.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a good reason. Yeah, that'll help. Okay, all right. So now we're going to demonstrate this system, how this system works. Right. So let's say when from the time we were little, we started walking, running, until we became adult, until we moved into whatever years we are. Our brain has a certain level of power. And let's say we compare that to a house. A house might have 110 volts, but let's say you bring in a big old air conditioner that needs 220 volts. If you don't have 220, you're going to be blowing out the circuit. You're going to blow the fuse every time you turn the air conditioner on. So we say in our body, when we are exercising, what happens is that when the brain starts becoming fatigued, because we're overworking the body, the brain starts sending signals to the limbs to fatigue them. Even if we don't work out, even if we're not doing anything, the brain already knows how to send signals to the muscles to fatigue them. So we're going to have, first we're going to test, Cynthia. Hold this leg up.
I'm pretty agile when it comes to
Okay, up there. Hold it, okay, hold it. Now she holds her leg up pretty good. That's good. Okay, now hold this leg up. This is the one you was talking about with.
Ooh, yeah, I got a cramp.
Now Let your knee there. Let me know when it's gone.
It's gone.
All right. So now, before we get started, we got to work this. Before we get started, we're gonna have to do a little work. All right. So, her nervous system is fatigued. That's why the cramp is showing up. And so this happens. It can happen to any of us. But the thing is, we have to fix that. We have to fix her leg so that we can test her.
I can switch legs.
Oh. See, Brother Floyd said that. I told you he was dangerous to the brothers. You see, he was cutting them up left and right, and whoever he wasn't cutting up, he was knocking them out. All right, so we're going to go to work. What we do is a system. How many of us heard of acupuncture? Acupuncture? Okay, we're going to do a system called needle lift.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, needle lift. That's why we brought the needle lift. Because we didn't want them to say, no, that's all right, Dr. Happy. All right? Okay. So now while we work, you can't touch yourself. You go up a little bit.
Oh, this is needle lift.
Needle lift. Oh, see, Brother Floyd say we got the needle lift switchblade. We got the needle lift switchblade. All right, now, this is how it feels. I want you to see how it feels. So it's not too bad.
No.
Okay? Now, when you get acupuncture, the average treatment takes about 15 minutes to a half hour. Needleless acupuncture takes 2 minutes. All right. Okay. And needleless acupuncture works through your clothes. Through your clothes.
Okay.
Now, we've been doing this for over 30 years. When we were working with Richard Denton, he was getting this needleless acupuncture. Drop the arm, sometimes yourself. Now, the sister Cynthia asks, why can't you touch yourself? We're going to demonstrate why you can't touch yourself. Now, when I first started talking about the brain is a computer, and it has software like Windows, right? And I started talking about when Windows was putting out Windows 95, and you had to get on your computer and you had to dial up to get to the internet. I'm going to refer back to that as I do this demonstration on how the brain is a computer and how it has different levels of function. One level is like a Windows 95, and one level is like Office 2007. Did you all see her touch yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got to start all over.
Wow.
No, it's okay. It's all right. Because I got to show you why. I got to show you why if she touched herself, what happened. I got to show you it's good she touched herself, so that when I have her touch herself on purpose, and I tell you what happened, you will get the understanding of why not to touch yourself. And you'll see how all this functions, how all this works.
Now it's taking 5 minutes.
Now it's taking 5. See, we would have been finished. Cynthia is the one that's going to benefit because she touched herself. See, she might touch herself on purpose just so she could benefit from it. That's all right. We're not going to hold it against her, right? She meant well. Yeah, we just charge extra for the treatment. That's all. That was 2 treatments. So we got charged for both. Instead of 1 treatment. Now, when we see that your leg spasm like that, we know there's a deficiency in your body.
That's the lack of
Calcium. Calcium.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I had to take vitamin D.
Stop looking at coffee.
A lot of coffee. Now, coffee will dehydrate you.
I do get dehydrated.
Dehydration. Yeah. So there is a new coffee out there that's a better coffee for us.
Well, does it get more caffeine?
Okay.
No, it doesn't have the caffeine like that, but it's actually a herb.
What is this?
It's a new, they call it
Organa.
organic.
Organa Gold.
No, it's see, that brother used to hang with some of my friends. Yeah, they knew about some Acapulco Gold. All right, so now we're going to test her again. We know which leg was having fast, left or right.
Right.
Hold the leg up. Hold it. Hold it up. Resist. Keep it up. Resist.
All right,
Resist.
now.
Let it down. Did it go into a spasm that time?
Nope.
No.
Did it go into a spasm at first when she jumped up?
Oh, yeah.
Grabbed the leg and we thought she was joking, but I think not. So what just happened?
Strengthen.
We just strengthened her leg with the needleless acupuncture.
Do we do that ourselves?
No, that's not what you said. You can't touch yourself. Now hold this leg up. Hold it up. Now, I want you all to watch what's getting ready to happen. Hold this leg again. Now this leg was strong, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Okay, now we're going to have her touch herself on purpose. Now where do you want to touch?
The back of my neck.
Okay. Okay, just a touch. That's good. All right, now you all saw her touch herself, right?
Right.
Now let's see what happened. Hold the leg up. Hold it. Hold it up. Hold the leg up. What's occurring?
Weak. It's
She
weak.
can't hold it. She just
Short.
cut off the signal that I just sent in. With the needle, I sent a signal to her brain and told her brain to strengthen the right leg. When she touched herself, she told her brain, abort his treatment.
Wow.
Delete his treatment. Her brain, I want you to see that the brain, being a computer, is programmed.
Wow.
It's already programmed. It's programmed to turn us on. It's programmed to turn us off. And even though we are not sending the thought to it to do that, it can do that automatically. So is she off or on right now?
She's off.
She's off, right? Hold the leg up. Hold both legs up. Hold them. She's off. So now, if the brain is a computer, stay with me for a minute. If the brain is a computer, how do you, when your computer screen frees up, how do you get it functioning again?
You gotta reboot
You
it.
boot it up, you cut it off, cut it back on?
Yeah.
Right? You boot it up, right? And when it comes back up, you expect it to function. All right, so now that means we got to do what? If this is a computer, we got to do what? Boot her
Reboot
back
it.
up.
Mhm.
Start over. So how do we boot it back up? Well, we could use the needle, because we just used it. But we know that if we use the needle, she can abort our treatment just touching herself.
Mhm.
So that means her whole body is like what? An iPad. With an iPad 2, you turn on the iPad by what? Touching the screen. So we say her whole body is an off key, like an iPad 2. No. In this case, the breeze don't help. The breeze only help in developing the six-pack, the turtle shell, and the Mike Tyson shell.
Well, what's gonna help me?
Now, wait a minute. See, we got a person in distress. We got a person that's highly stressed out right now. Because he's off, SOS. That's Mayday even. All right, so now we got to turn it back off. So now, how do you, if you got a computer and you got a mouse, or better still, let's say you got a TV and you got a remote control. Is the remote control attached to the TV?
Mhm.
Right? It's over here and you over there and you push a button, right? So, if you got a laptop and it got a mouse and the mouse is wireless, can you turn